Well, it's me again. Hello to all my lovely YouTube subscribers, followers out there in YouTube land. It's a glorious day. The sun's out, it's what we need. Get some heat going. Try and evaporate some of this water. So I'm going to spin you around and take you a wander up to Chris's house and let you see how bad it is along there. So I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm walking, so it's going to take me 5-10 minutes to get to the water. When I get there, I will start recording again. I'll speak to you in a second. Okay, that's me here. I'm going to keep going. There's a guy just walked through with a bike here, so I'm assuming wow, he's on the pavement and it's up to his knees just a bit. This is going to be a slow walk. Now he's got wellies on and they're full of water. So you'll see already how deep this is. I'm going to keep going as far as I can. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the bridge. I hope there's nothing nasty in here. I wouldn't have thought so. So yeah, it's coming completely over the bank here. I might get to the bridge, however, I don't know if I'll make it to Chris's. I should have come in swimming shorts. I could have swam through here. I think walking back is going to be harder because this is actually flowing with the river. Yeah, you can't see the curb here anymore. It's oh. So you'll see the bridge there in the distance. It's normally full. The people fishing, but there's nobody on it. They had to stop for a while once he got out of the water. I'm surprised he didn't really do a lot of damage to his car. This is a wee road that goes up, and you can see the water flowing in here. That's flowing in from the river, the local river. So these are the birdhouses I was on about. Oh, this is hard to walk through. That field's completely flooded there. This is getting quite deep now. I think it peaks in depth round about the gates for this guy's entryway into his birdhouses. Incidentally, these birdhouses they're like little swallows, and they make their nests out their saliva. And these are the birds' nests that they use in China for making bird's nest soup. And they cost an absolute fortune. So this guy was making so much money, he built this one on the right. He was making so much money that he built another one on the left here. Now, you'll see that these are built on stilts. I think there's actually rooms at the back, but they're underwater now. There's normally guys here that look after these, but there's nobody here. So this here should be where it's at its deepest. And it's not touched my shorts yet, so yeah, all flooded in here. Yeah, not one person fishing. I saw some fish jumping yesterday, and I don't know if they were pangasus or tilapia, but they were a big fish, and they were completely leaping out the water. So I'm surprised there's not a lot more people down fishing. Because along with the floodwaters comes the bigger fish. And it's hot. By gum, it's hot. The sweat's lashing off me. Oh, I really wish I'd put some swimming gear on. I could have just laid down in this and cooled off a little bit. You'll have to excuse me if my fingers go over the camera here, because holding this camera up is killing my shoulder. And my shorts are still dry. So that there's all coming from the river that comes in. You can't even see back to where the road appears. So this is the bridge. Oh, thank God for that. I feel about a ton lighter. So this is the local river that runs down into it. Now it just can't go anywhere because the level of this is so high that it's just burst its banks at the side here. I might take a drive up later on to the dam. There's a dam about a mile or two up here where the river sort of meanders up. And I'll maybe let you see that. I don't know how bad that'll be. It's still flowing. There's a lot of this, now this grassy stuff is deceiving, because a lot of the areas at dams fill up with this stuff. And it looks like solid ground. But if you were to step on it, there's nothing under it, just water. And that's probably a good 10-15 metres deep here. Yeah, I think I'll get to Chrissy's. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm going to pause this. Okay, this is my next challenge. Now this bit looks worse. This bit looks like it's flooded. Right along, there's a little slipway. Goes in along here. And it looks like it's flooded all the way to the slipway. So a little road goes up there as well. That's completely gone. Yeah, this is deeper. Much deeper. I will soldier on. I hate to imagine how this has got to be up Chrissy's driveway by now. It must be. I'm going to pause this. I'll start again when I get to his house, guys. I seem to be the only clown that's coming through this. And the water is so warm. You would not believe it. If you go back to my Thailand versus Scotland video, if you were walking through this in Scotland floodwater, your legs would be like lumps of ice by now. But this is very pleasant. It looks murky and dirty, but it's actually just sand. It's full of sand. Now I've got the feeling when I get to Chris's here that they've possibly moved up to the house in the village up in Don Nang Hong, but we will see. Yeah, there's no way I'm walking back through this. It's flowing quite fast. I'm going along to the little slipway along there, just past Chris's. The sweat is lashing off me. And I'm going to walk back along the main road. Maybe get some shade for the sun as well. Banana trees, they'll survive this, believe it or not. So we're not far away. So this is the view from Chris's. And you can see the water's not even entered his driveway yet. So I'm heading off. I'm not walking back through this. On's coming to pick me up. She can get down a road along this way, so I'm going to head that way. Right, that's me leaving. I'm just walking along here. On's coming to meet me. Shoes off, my right one. My toes all blistered where it's been rubbing on the rubber bit of the shoe, trying to force my feet through this water. My left one's okay. I'm glad I've got one shoe on because my shoe's gripping the road. My right one's sliding about here because it's quite slimy under this. The sand and mud starting to settle on the road. Now we were sitting up in, Chris has got this little outhouse built. He had it as a cafe. Doesn't use it as a cafe anymore, but he sits up there, plays backgammon, and we were sitting watching. And they were actually fishing. They had their nets out on the road here, fishing on the road. So they're obviously catching fish in this year. Oh, that's much easier with shoes on, by the way. I should have taken them both off. Yeah, I'm still the only clown that's walking along here. This water is so warm. There you can see somebody's been collecting the plastic here. They'll come down later and take it all away. The tops of the banana trees here. No, they're not bananas, they look like coconut palms. Ah! Whole grass or something. Oh. Ow! Thankfully that's me nearly there. That's about 1.5 kilometres, 2 kilometres I've walked, and at least a kilometre of it has been in water. So you can see here how high it goes back up again out the water. So that is us. I will stick this wee update on. And let you see it now, and let you see it in a few days, when hopefully it's gone the other way. Well, that was a wee adventure, so that's me out. So, thank you for watching. Remember guys, hit that subscribe button, the wee notification bell, give me a wee thumbs up, and I will catch you in a little bit.